For over a month, I explored Italy, and this episode, I wanted to take you guys to a 15th century Tuscan villa. Hey, if life's been moving a little too fast for you lately, I hope this video reminds you it's okay to slow down. Also, thank you for joining me so I'm not just talking to myself. This is part of our month-long journey through Italy. You don't really expect places like this to feel real until you're actually standing there. We pulled up to this quiet Tuscan road which was surrounded by panoramic views and cypress trees. And suddenly there it was. It was a 15th century villa that's been standing there for literally over 500 years. It wasn't a museum, it wasn't roped off, but it was a holiday villa and a place you can stay in. And for the next few days, this was home. Our holiday villa sits just outside of Florence. It's tucked into the countryside in a way that feels intentionally hidden. You can't actually see it from the road, yet it has a really high vantage point overseeing all the panoramic views around it. It was originally built in the 1400s as a hunting lodge for the Medici family, which already feels kind of unreal to stay in the same place as the Medici family. The Medici weren't rulers at first, they were bankers. In 15th century Florence, money meant influence, and the Medici Bank quietly became the most powerful in Europe. But what really set them apart was how they used that power. They didn't just collect wealth, they invested in culture, art, and ideas, and they shaped Florence without ruling it openly. This villa sits right inside that story. You can almost imagine the conversations that happen here, decisions that were made quietly, far from crowded streets. And of course, the Medici legacy isn't just about beauty. Their history is full of betrayal, exile, assassinations, and dramatic returns to power. They funded artists like Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci, not just to decorate Florence, but to leave something permanent behind and what constituted the Renaissance era. The stone walls, the faded frescoes, the silence, they all carry that sense of quiet influence that the Medici were known for. These walls have seen centuries of dinners, conversations, power shifts, celebrations, and probably stress too. And now here we are walking in with our suitcases and iced coffees. The first thing that hits you is the stillness. It's quiet in a way that feels really rare nowadays. No traffic, no city noise, just birds, wind moving through the trees, and that really soft echo you get inside old stone buildings. The villa itself, as you can see, is grand, but it's not flashy. Everything feels worn in with the warm colors and the peeling paint, like it's been loved for a very long time. Stone floors that are uneven in places, wooden beams overhead, thick walls that keep the inside cool even without air conditioning in the middle of summer. As you walk through the rooms, you start noticing the little details. The frescoed ceilings have just faded enough to feel really gentle instead of dramatic. And the antique furniture doesn't feel really staged. Windows frame the Tuscan countryside like actual paintings. Literally outside every single window you look, you get olive groves, hills rolling into the distance. It's the kind of place where you naturally slow down without intentionally trying to. There were a total of 6 rooms prepared for our stay and plenty of privacy, with each room having their own private ensuite bathroom. This place is perfect if you are coming with a larger family or 2. Our rooms overlooked the gardens, and waking up there really felt surreal. You open the shutters and the light pours in softly, not harsh, and everything outside feels really calm and green and quiet with the birds chirping and unbothered. On the first night, we decided to go to a spa and relaxation center that was nearby. We're just at a wellness center called Asmana Wellness Center, and it's got so many different pools, cafes, drinks, eats, and saunas, and so relaxing. Not going to have my phone with me. And and just try and enjoy every moment of it. It's absolutely worth going to. It has lots of different pools, infrared and also sauna areas to suit. After the spa, we decided to go and get some food. Unfortunately, it was almost midnight by the time we came out. So the only food place that was actually open was this Japanese Chinese fusion place that was also a karaoke bar. So we went in there, got some food, then headed back to the villa for bed. Mornings here weren't rushed. We'd take our time getting ready, wander downstairs, and have some fresh Italian pastries and coffee in the morning from the town nearby. And also enjoy some coffee that somehow tastes better when you're drinking it slowly. I always forget how fast life can be when we're in the city, working, rushing to get to work, rushing to get somewhere, to cook, to get on with our daily lives. I really forget how enjoyable it is to really slow down. One of my favorite parts of staying here was how the villa makes you feel really connected to time. You start thinking about how many people have walked these same paths, sat in the same courtyard, watched the same sunsets, and just living their lives completely in different eras. It's so magical when you're sitting in the same spot that someone has sat in centuries ago, and you start wondering about their lives and what stresses they might have had in their time. During the day, we explored the grounds. The gardens are expansive but not overly manicured. Stone paths are lined by olive trees. The paths feel slightly uneven under your feet and lead you to a large open swimming pool, which is perfect for some relaxation during warmer months. The pool overlooks the hills, and honestly, floating there feels like you're suspended between past and present. It's quiet, it's warm, and there's nothing demanding your attention. In the afternoons, the sun shifts and everything turns softer, more golden. That's when I finally understood what Under the Tuscan Sun really is about. It's really not just the way the light hits the hills or the warm glow on the stone walls. It's the feeling of slowing down, I guess, without guilt. It's sitting outside with nowhere else to be and just letting time stretch and not feel like you're wasting time, and realizing that rest doesn't need to always be earned. Under the Tuscan Sun feels really quiet, simple, and a little bit more intentional. We'd read, talk, or just sit there doing nothing at all, and somehow that felt like enough. Evenings were my favorite. On our second night, we had the chance to experience the makings of a private chef. Our 4-course menu was absolutely out of this world delicious. I knew Italian cooking was good, but this was next level. It was homey and yet felt really refined. As the sun started setting, the villa felt different, cozier and warmer somehow. Long candlelit table with authentic Italian food and unlimited wine. Conversations that stretched out because no one was in a hurry to go anywhere. It all feels really surreal when I think about it now. What I loved most about staying in a place like this is that it reminds you that luxury doesn't always mean new or perfect. Sometimes it's just about that space, that extra quietness, and being somewhere that has stories. Beautiful. You sleep differently here. It feels deeper, calmer, and maybe it's the silence, or maybe it's knowing that nothing urgent needs your attention in that moment. By the time we packed up to leave, the villa felt familiar, like we'd been staying there for months. It's really strange how a place can feel both temporary and timeless at the same time. And driving away, I kept looking back, half expecting it to disappear into the hills, like a magical place from Spirited Away or something. Staying in a 15th century villa in Tuscany wasn't about just where you sleep. For me, it's really about slowing down and reconnecting with yourself and experiencing Italy in a quieter, more slow-paced and intimate way. Next, we'll be exploring the Tuscan countryside and Florence, so join us for more food, culture, and relaxation.